As we coast into the year 2026, what would you want to be seen done differently in different sectors, in the oil sector, in the health sector? What would you want to see Labour do differently? What would you want to see our opposition do differently? What would you want to see politicians, the federal government, and even Nigerians do differently, so that this progress, this success, this better Nigeria we've been talking about and preaching about and saying it is well within our hands, so that we can actually get there? We know that we'll be entering into a year of heavy politicking in 2026. Many Nigerians say they are prepared for it, but just how prepared are Nigerians, and just how better or worse could things get?
Tinubu should step aside for a while.
Step aside and hand over to whom?
Good. In international labor, you can hire any hand to do any job.
What happens to the vice president?
Example is Okonjo-Iweala is now the DG of WTO. Is that not true? It's from Nigeria. They hired her to do a job there, and she do this well. That's why they are keeping her there. So what is wrong if we hire somebody to help us run Nigeria? No, tell me what is wrong.
Barr.Darlington.
Because
you want the Nigerian president to step aside and hand over the country to somebody else who is not a part of the governance structure. Again, I ask, what happens to the vice president? What happens to the president of the Senate?
Now, let me tell you. Forget about your election or no election. At least let us bring a novel idea in governance. Any country that their leadership is not performing, let them hire somebody elsewhere.
Doesn't that undermine our democratic institutions that say this is the way Nigeria should be run as a federal republic? So we should tell Okonjo-Iweala, hold on with the WTO, come in. Is our economy the only thing that is not going well? So if someone is running the economy, what about other areas of the country? Who runs it as well? And what would the president be doing in that time? He will go and be lounging somewhere, or what?
He should be resting the same way Fubara was resting for 6 months when they imposed the state of emergency in Rivers State.
What would be the role of the vice president in all this? I don't think you've answered that.
I don't want to say, they should leave office now. The man will hire those who will help him run the country. At least we'll hire him for 6 years or for 6 months or for 1 year.
Let's say he takes your advice, right? You know, just like when Rivers State Governor Fubara went on the suspension, many people who know, lawyers and like yourself have been saying he has to complete his 4 years, which means Rivers State may now be part of those that run off-cycle elections. So if he walks away for a year and then he returns, that means he will not be leaving office in 2027.
No. Let us even start. Let us try the experiment first. Let's try the experiment and see how it goes. After all, we don't even have a democracy as of today. I hope you know that.
Some would say that your advice, this suggestion is very, very porous. But if it were one that would be taken, one would wonder just how it would work. But are you really expecting the president now to take this your advice, knowing just how hard it works to be where he is today?
You see, is it better? Is it better we have this thing that they have in Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger and all that? Is that what you are waiting for?
That's the military regime. So some will tell you it can never happen in Nigeria.
So that's what I'm saying. So to take the easy way out, let us call people who will help us run this gun, because the way it is, we are bastardized this democracy. We are not running a democracy. Let nobody be deceived. We are not running a democracy in Nigeria. And the facts are there, the evidence are there. So instead of this thing that we are doing here, say we are running, no, let us call people who will help us out.
If we're not running a democracy, what are we running?
The same way America is helping us now to secure our life. What do you call what America is doing? You
keep saying America is helping us, and you know you cannot just help someone at the detriment of yourself. So what's the advantage?
But they are doing something.
What is the advantage of helping Nigeria to America? Nigeria is not the only country in distress. What is the advantage to America?
The fact remains that they are doing it, and we are not even complaining.
Darlington, you are deflecting.
Hold on.
What is the advantage of the help that America is rendering to Nigeria to their own country?
The advantage is that sanity has come back. Yes, the terrorists are now, they begin to realize that there is a powerful force that can deal with them.
Well, you do not think America wants anything from us? They just want Nigeria to be better? Because we are the best country in the world, we are the best people, we are the best friends.
Hold on. What do you need that America does not have? What do you need? Have they made any demand from you?
You think they won't make any demand?
What I'm telling you is already happening, but you don't know. Have Tinubu not left Nigeria for America? Hold on. Where is Tinubu? These things are happening and you are still doubting. No, have Tinubu not left Nigeria for Donald Trump to run? Is that not what happened here? A country have literally invaded your country. Instead of you to start, you just left and took a walk outside your country with all the crisis around you. Tinubu have already outsourced his responsibility, and you are here complaining. Donald Trump is running Nigeria as it is today. Can't you see it?
You may think so, but it is definitely not official. Okay, so you answered the question when I say, what should we do differently in 2026 so that the country can get better? If the president steps aside, you feel that every other thing will be better in the country. Nigerians will be happy, the economy will be stable, our healthcare sector will be the best. All the president needs to do is to step aside.
Good. But
would you have given that same advice to former President Muhammadu Buhari?
Hold on, no, that one is gone. Let's talk of the present. Now that America has started to bring sanity into our security system, teaching us what we don't know, telling our military how to bomb terrorists since they don't know. By the time they finish, because Donald Trump just said that this is the beginning, though, he said he's coming back. Are you getting it? So he said he's coming back. By the time he finished with that phase, maybe other sectors, sanity will come in. We will not tell him that Oga Trump, there are some people who are stealing our money here. Please, can you help us deal with them? They know how to deal with those people too. By the time we finish, we will not tell him, Oga Trump, there are some area boys and agberos who do not want us to do with election. Every time there's election, he said, don't worry, you'll find a means of dealing with them. And we'll come out with a plan. By the time these things are concluded, don't you think there will be sanity here, Chioma?
Because of our time, what would you say to people like Sheikh Gumi, who says Nigerians who are supporting the US airstrikes are, in his words, stupid? And he says that Trump's hands are blood-stained.
Nigerians who are supporting bandits and terrorists are more stupid.
Let's try not to use derogatory words on national television. I'm just telling you what he said. I'm not asking you to repeat what he said.
I'm just telling him too. The same way he called stupid to those people. Those people are not saying that anybody supporting bandits and terrorists is more stupid. Is it not balanced?
The thing is, when you say it is balanced, the people who are supporting this, Sheikh Gumi says he just advocates for them, right? That he talks about how kidnapping school children is less evil and all. He's just advocating for them. Some people say he's part of the terrorist sponsors in the country. Some people, in fact, even from around the world, many people, including Muslims, have been calling for his arrest. Some Muslims have been coming out to make videos to speak against what he is saying. Don't you think he's just speaking for himself and the terrorists?
Look, if you tell me your friends, I'll tell you who you are. Why is he hobnobbing with bandits and terrorists? Why? Tell me. Is it a patriotic Nigerian that will support what these guys are doing? Kidnapping. Do you even show what one of the things he said the other time? That it is better to kidnap children than to kill military men. Can you just imagine? This is something that somebody opened his mouth, an adult opened it, that children is better you kidnap them. Can you just imagine? If such a person, do you think are you not suggesting that they should go and check him out as Yaba left?
Some would say that is just his own opinion, right? But if that opinion does not sit well with the people in government, why do you think he's not been arrested before now, despite the calls by many Nigerians?
Because all of them are the same people. They are the same people who refused to do something before Donald Trump came in. Yes. They are in bed with the terrorists. That's why the man in America got frustrated. That's why he got angry. You didn't even hear what he told Nigeria, that Nigeria is a disgraced country.
Is it not ironic that he's saying he's trying to save Nigerian Christians from a Christian genocide being perpetrated by those whom he called Islamic jihadists and being supported by those whom he called quote and unquote scum? And yet he's preventing Nigerians from entering his country.
He selected those who will not enter. Did he say all of you will not enter? He selected those who will not come in. Why not? He's protecting his country from terrorists and jihadists. What is wrong with that? But you opened your border and brought in terrorists here, have you?
I did not open the borders.
Oh, is it not you that supporting Nigerian government?
I'm not supporting Nigerian government. Now. I'm asking questions, and I just want you to answer in an unbiased manner. Because if you don't like the government, you don't like the person in power, and you always speak against them, don't you think people want to take whatever it is you say with a pinch of salt? Because they'll believe that it's already quoted, is covered in bias. You ask the president to step aside. Would you ask the president of any other country to step aside? Would you ask the president of Benin Republic to step aside because there was a military coup in the country? Have you asked the military regimes of Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger to step aside? Would you have asked former President Muhammadu Buhari to step aside? Why would you say the Nigerian president should step aside for one full year? He may not be doing things right. You're not even saying he should pick better people. He should work with people that can do things better. You want the president to go and sit down for 1 year?
Please, let me ask you, Chioma. It's like you are the only new man in Rome. Have you not seen presidents all over the world stepping aside and say they cannot do this? Go to UK, our former colonial master. How many times have their prime ministers resigned and stepped aside, say they cannot do this? So, from the time Boris Johnson left office, how many prime ministers, the two ladies that came after him, did they not resign and step aside? Please tell me. Resignation is, you didn't say he should resign. He said he should step aside and hand over to somebody else. They left office. They left office, not that they were elected or voted out. They left on their own. Because so it is done all over the world. I don't see what to say. It's just because you people don't want to, you don't want to do the right thing. That's why you believe that somebody leaving office in Nigeria is a strange phenomenon. But all over the world, some cabinet have left office. They resign, all of them, they sack themselves. All over the world, go and check the record. So what is different if the Tinubu said, look, I am tired of this and I'm leaving office? What is wrong with that? No, tell me. What is wrong? Has it not happened anywhere in the world? No, tell me I'm lying now. I don't know what we say. People have left office because they cannot carry it. They will now bring another people who can do the job. It is done all over the world. You cannot just stay there like a dog in a manger. What you cannot just sit down there. You are not moving forward. Pass the class. Put in class. You just sit down in class. Year in, year out, you are there. Are you doing yourself a favor or the country? We have to go. We have it has happened. Thank you. Mandela was told to go for second term. The man refused. Mandela, after he suffered for 27 years to try to liberate South Africa, he refused. Is that not something?
We have to go,
South Africa where they are now. So
we have to go, Barr.Darlington.
If we can
if you expect the Nigerian president to take this your advice from many Nigerians who say to you, you have another. It's a very good advice.
To save himself and all the embarrassment.
All right.
Embarrassment that another country has invaded your country and you left. And
they're working together with the country, so it's an invasion. Anyway, the conversation continues later on. But thank you, Barr.Darlington, for joining us on the meeting.